Hello. In this video, I will show you on how to convert purchase request to purchase order to goods received note, and purchase invoice. Also, I will show you on how to create credit note and do the knock-off or payment voucher. This is orders page. Where can open it by click on menu. Then proceed to inventory. Then click on order. Next. At this order type, click the drop-down button, and choose purchase request. Then click show orders to view the purchase request list. To create new order, click at create new button. New order windows will show. Select the location where the stock come from. Make sure you choose the correct location code. Select company, you can click your drop-down button. The order number here is set by auto. Select the order, and delivery date. Then, click OK when complete. Key in the order details. Next. The purchase request page will appear. Firstly, you need to choose the stock location here. For example, we choose warehouse location. Then, at descriptions here you need to select the items, or stock you want. You can use item filter here. For example, we type, drinks. Then press enter on your keyboard. It will appear items with text drink. Choose item you want. Then, enter the quantity for the selected item. For example, we enter 1000 quantity. And enter the amount. You can repeat the same steps, from choose the location, until enter the amount for the next item. If you have non-stock item, you can directly type it at the description here. For non-stock item, you need to choose non-stock location, or you also can tick non-stock here if you use stock location. For example, we type service charge. Enter the quantity, and amount. If you have wrong item, and want to delete it, select the item line you want to delete, then click this X delete button. It will delete the selected item line. When complete, click save button, and if you want to print the report, you can click this print button. After the order have been saved, and created, higher level user that can approve the order, will approve the order before convert it to purchase order. To approve the order, you need to click this approve button. Wait for a moment for the transaction approved. After the order approved, only super user can directly modify the order. Normal user need permission from super user to unapproved and modify the order. If you want to cancel the purchase request, you can click this cancel button. Then, you need to choose reason why that order cancel. Next. To convert the purchase request to purchase order, click show orders button to refresh this page. Then, click this purchase order button. The message convert to purchase order will appear, then click OK if you confirm. Then, purchase request now will appear at purchase order type. Now, to view the purchase order we just converted, at order type here, you choose purchase order. Then, click show orders to view the purchase order list. You can see the purchase order that we just converted from purchase request here. If you want to know this purchase order from which purchase request, you can move the page to the right. You will see for order ID column, where it show the purchase request ID. You also can use order number filter here, to filter by order ID. For example, make the order type empty first, and enter the purchase request order ID here. Then, click show order button to apply the filter. It will show the purchase request and purchase orders. Means that, this purchase order is from this purchase request. And the purchase request already closed. To view the purchase order, and check the order details, you can click this details tab. Here, you can check, and modify it if needed. If you want to print the purchase order, you can click this print button. Next. To convert the selected purchase order to supplier D.O, you need to click this process tab. This process tab is used for you to directly convert the selected purchase order to supplier DO one by one. If you want to convert multiple purchase order to supplier D.O, you can create it at new data entries page. For this tutorial, we will use this process tab, and created the supplier DO based on this selected purchase order. Now, select the supplier D.O template here. Then, click on Create New Document. The order details will auto-generate to purchase order template. Wait for the details to load, where it will capture the items and infos from the selected purchase order. After it loads, you can see the details here, is taken from the order we selected. If you received partial quantity, you can amend the quantity here, based on actual quantity you received. Now, enter the supplier D.O number, and choose the document date. After you checked all the details are correct, you need to click this Finish button to finalize the document. Then, system will generate the document preview. After you created the supplier D.O or goods received note document, stock item will captured and have at your stock list. At stock list page here, you will see the current stock quantity you have. For example, we copy this item code from the supplier D.O document, and we paste at filter item here. Then, click warehouse location here to apply filter, because we choose warehouse location when we create purchase request and supplier DO. Then, the stock item will appear. Please note that, you need to tick show by lots to view stock with more details. Where you can see here, it show the stock date in, and the document number we just created. Next, to convert supplier D.O to invoice, you need go to this new data entries page. Selected this purchase invoice template, then click this create new document button. It will open the purchase invoice template. First, choose the supplier name here. It must follow the supplier DO. Then, click this delivery button. Will appear select delivery screen. You can filter date, items, or by supplier DO document number. If you want to view all, just leave it blank. Then, click Documents button to apply the filter. It will appear outstanding supplier D.O that not convert to purchase invoice yet. Then, tick select at supplier D.O you want convert to purchase invoice. You also can create purchase invoice with multiple supplier D.O, where you just tick and choose supplier D.O you want convert in the same purchase invoice. If you want to view the supplier D.O details, you can click this View Document button, where it will preview the selected supplier D.O document. Then, click Select and Continue button. It will auto-generate the details based on supplier D.O document selected, where it show the items, quantity, and price. You can change the price based on purchase invoice you received from your supplier. Then, enter the purchase invoice number, and choose the document date. After you checked all the details are correct, you need to click this Finish button to finalize the document. Then, system will generate the document preview. Next, if you received credit note from your supplier, how to create it? In this same new data entries page, you open this credit note, debit note folder. Then, select credit note creditors template. Click Create New Document button here, to open the template. Firstly, you need to choose the document date by click at this small calendar. Then, you need to choose supplier name. At name here, you can filter your supplier name. For example, we type ACE, then press enter on your keyboard to apply the filter. It will appear partner name with that text, and choose supplier name you want. Then, enter the credit note number. Now, at details here, you need to choose the account. You can use filter here to filter the account code. For example, we type credit note, then press enter on your keyboard to apply the filter. It will appear account code with that text, and choose account code you want. At descriptions here, you can type the credit note details or description. Then, enter the amount here. Please note that, credit note you must enter negative amount. All credit note you create must enter negative amount. If credit note already paid, you can enter the payment details at payment info here. If you not paid yet, you need to ignore this payment info. After you checked all the details are correct, you need to click this Finish button to finalize the document. Next, I will show you on how to create payment voucher and knock off the purchase invoice, or any outstanding document. In this same new data entries page, you open Creditor's Payment folder. As you can see, there are 3 types of payment that can be made. First one is payment by check. Second one is payment by e-banking. Third one is payment by cash. For this tutorial, we use this payment by checks template. To make a payment, you must either double-click on the payment template, or click at the Create New Document. Firstly, click and select the checkbook. If you have one check account only, this selection will not show here, because it will directly use that one check account you have. Secondly, click this small calendar to select the document date. You can click the small calendar to fill in the check clearance date here, if required. Thirdly, key in the check number. Fourthly, you have to select the supplier. At filter here, you can filter your supplier name. For example, we type ACE, then press enter on your keyboard to apply the filter. It will appear partner name with that text, and choose supplier name you want. Then, at below here, you can see the outstanding document for the selected supplier will appear. If you want to knock off the document, you have to tick paid here, where it will knock off the full amount, based on the selected document. But, if you want to pay in certain amount, or in partial, you can change the amount in this paid amount column. If you're going to pay once a while with a big amount, you can key in the amount here. For example, we enter 2,000 here. Then, click Show Invoice button here. As you can see, it will search the outstanding document, and tick as paid at document, where the paid amount will match the amount you enter here. For this tutorial, we will do the knock off manually, by tick paid at this invoice, also with this credit note. Then, click this Finish button to finalize the document. System will generate the document preview. Next, I will show you where can view back the created document, and how is the account entries. All the documents created, you can view it at this General Journal page. This is where you can view and review all accounting transactions ever posted. At Document Filter here, you can filter records by text in document type, document no, document second number or ref document number field. Account here, you can filter records to show only account you choose on debit or on credit field. The text filter here, to filter by text in explanation, remarks, or company field. Amount here, to filter record by amount or amount range. Next, in Tree View, click on icon or folder to filter records accordingly. For example, All Records searches all records. New Document search documents which not yet validated. Validated document search by validated documents. For this tutorial, we open this New Document folder. As you can see, these are the new documents we created just now. Supplier D.O, Purchase Invoice, Credit Note, and Payment Voucher document. If you want to preview, or reprint the selected document, you can click this View Document button. Then, the report will appear. If you want to modify inventory document, like this purchase invoice, you need to click this Revalidate button. When you click this button, it will send it to new data entries so that you can modify it by the user you choose. I hope this video will help you on the process flow from convert purchase request to purchase order to supplier D.O, and purchase invoice. Also, on how to create credit note and payment voucher. If you have any question on this, kindly raise technical support us, by click this support request button. Thank you for watching this videos.